Bienvenidos a nuestro piso. Welcome to our humble abode. Funny seeing you here. Alright, this is our latest apartment. As you can probably tell, it's quite a bit bigger than the last apartment. I think this apartment is 85 meters constructed, and 75 meters útil, 75 to 80 that are useful. So I think this would be just under 800 square feet. It's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. We gained an extra bathroom. Come on over to the balcony. Join me. These balconies are a little bit bigger than our last apartment. And that one's ours too. Plenty of space to put a table and chairs. And I had a bunch of plants out here, but I killed them all. I'm not sure if I'm going to start over again. It is not as thick or full as the other couch we had, and it's not a pull-out couch. So in some ways the couch isn't as nice, but I like it. It's nice and modern. I think the furniture is a little bit higher quality. We have a little bit more storage space in these pieces than we did in the last apartment. One thing you're going to notice is that there's no formal or informal open or closed dining rooms. There's no actual dedicated dining space, which has been a little bit tough. But I really like the herringbone floors. We have a little bit of storage here, and we had 2 stools under here. This went together as a set, and we moved them over here because we didn't have adequate seating for our guest bedroom / home office. But these seem to work really well. And one problem with the apartment is we don't have enough closet space. This came with the apartment, and it's great. It can really store a lot, but as you can see, these apartments come with a lot of linen, so that ends up taking up one whole shelf. And we're sharing, this is the coat closet, we're sharing our space, and Chris also has to fit all of his other clothes in here and shoes, and the socks, there were no place for the socks to go, so I ended up storing them in the night table, the end stand. The bed is more comfortable than the master bed. We brought an extra closet from our other apartment over because, again, there's not enough closet space for our winter clothes, summer clothes, 2 people, and all of our filming and camera equipment and technology. But I like that it has space above for a luggage rack, and it has hanging space right here for scarves, umbrellas, bags. That's kind of a nice touch. We have several interior patios this time, but we can't use them at all, which I guess is okay because we couldn't use our interior patio at the last place because of noise and rude neighbors that threw cigarette butts down on the grass covering the patio, which burned holes in the grass. They were lit. So it just basically, even though you could walk out there, it became unusable. This is where we just hide all of our cleaning supplies. Here's our guest bath. It's a full bath. I use this as my bathroom. We have his and her bathrooms now because we can, basically. So Chris's stuff is in the master bath, and this is all my stuff in here. It's perfect for someone my size. I don't have a problem showering. Water pressure's good, and actually it had more storage. And you're gonna see in the master, we don't really have storage that works for me. And it had mirror space where I can actually do my hair, do my makeup, and see my face and my hair, whereas the other bathroom, the mirror's too high. And I think this is an interesting contraption. It's a nice touch if you're trying to save space and you have a tiny home. It works pretty well. I like this bathroom. It doesn't match the color scheme of the apartment, but it kind of reminds you of a pool or a bathing area because it's got the shiny blue tile. Wouldn't be what I would pick out, but I don't mind it. Okay, and this is actually a proper, formal, traditional Spanish kitchen. These kitchens are usually in the back of the house so that you can close the kitchen door and the smell does not reach the rest of the house or apartment. And this is exactly what I did not want. However, I like this kitchen. It's much bigger than what we had before. It has a disguised fridge that blends right into the cabinetry. And since this fridge is bigger, I'm not taller than the fridge.
Huge refrigerator, about my height, actually a little smaller than me.
And it has an enormous freezer with 3 drawers. So that's much nicer than what we used to have. The microwave actually heats the food instead of the plates, which is great. That's what we wanted. At the last place, we couldn't understand the symbols on the microwave, and it would heat our plates more than our food. And we lost our washer dryer combo. This is just mainly a washer, but it's a lot easier to understand than the last washer. I did not need a tutorial on this. So we hang our clothes to dry out here on the side. So we are now being very selective about what we wash because it's actually a lot of work. There's another drying rack we have to pull out too. And I really don't like how the towels dry, so I have to use fabric softener now, which is helping. This is the only dining space we have. And so it can expand, the other side expands. And if you want to save space, you can push it in. It's fine for 2 people, but if we want to host, we're going to have a little bit of some challenges. It's going to be kind of an uncomfortable space to host. But we have more storage space in the kitchen than we used to have. We need a little pot. This came with pots and pans and plates and glasses, but again, most of the cabinetry is too high for me to reach, and there's a few items missing, like the spoon that you need for mixing the spaghetti. So here you can see what it came with. This is what a fully equipped Madrid apartment comes with. Came with a coffee maker, both kinds, and the kettle and the toaster. And this apartment, the owner likes these types of shelving where you really need boxes or trays because things can slip in between. I really don't like shelving like this, but it's doable. I think this kitchen is really pretty. The dishwasher is bigger than what we had, so we don't have to do dishes as often, so that's good. And it has a full-size oven, whereas in the last place we only had a smaller oven. It has this extra drawer down here, and it has 4 burners instead of 2. So we usually don't need our grill that we bought. Still need our trusty step stool. We bring this everywhere we go. Okay, so follow me to the master bedroom. This is the crown jewel of the apartment. I think it has an ensuite master bathroom. But again, it has the kind of shelving that doesn't really work for me, so you need baskets and trays. And so I gave it to Chris. You can see, I can't see myself in the mirror. I can only see the top third of my head. But yeah, the shower is quite big for a European. And the door slides like this. I think it's pretty. It's a nice touch to have separate toilet room. This is what I'm talking about when I say closet space. This just really isn't enough. All of our winter clothes are packed in suitcases and it's still not enough space. We have 3 drawers over here and they hold a lot. The bed is so shallow that it's so low to the ground that it's hard to store things underneath, although it's possible. And there isn't as much storage on the nightstands. So you can see that my hair accessories are all over Chris's nightstand. I do like the lighting fixture. We don't have outlets that are high up, like we used to. We used to have a nightstand where the outlets were right here, so we could plug everything in and have it resting and charging. And that was really nice at the last place, but we don't have that situation here. I think the corner love seat is really high quality and comfortable. We can't scoot it up to the desk.